So upcoming Friday nights, me and the degenerate boys that we are, we're coming back with the betting show.
You look at the way he bounces off tacklers, the way that he keeps his eyes downfield, his vision, his ability to find holes, his pass catching ability, right? Because he had.
In my lifetime, I'd put him at probably around the 2 area, with, again, the only other person up there being King Ricky.
Anthony Richardson or Caleb Williams at the 111.
Yeah.
So just hit it. What is up, everybody? Welcome to B.S.ing Sports, part of the B.S. Network. I'm your host, Jacob Krogan, and as always with me, I got Jared the Clown, Jared Bolton here with me. And if you're here, you know what we're here for. We're here to be degenerates, and we're here to just talk sports, and more importantly, betting on these sports. So we're going to run it back to last week and kind of see how the results went.
We don't need to do that.
Before that, Bolton, how you feeling, buddy?
More confident this week, I tell you what. I'm just looking ahead, as Kyler Murray said after painful loss, last week. So we're just looking ahead to the Commanders. That's how I'm feeling. We don't need to recap last week. That's all right.
Oh, we totally need to recap last week. It's what the people want to see. That's all they want to see. But Gingy, I wish I could. I have no Modelo's on me, so I can't drink those. Sorry, buddy. But as I'm pulling up what we're going to share here, oh, man, look at all of that. Man, what a mess here.
That.
So for those that don't know, we do a college pick'ems, we do DFS lineups, and then we do a 3-team parlay in our lock of the day. But we talked about it, we workshopped it, and we're going to change it up for this week, and we'll roll into that after we do our review here. So I went 3-1 in my pick'ems. NC State just came out flat that first quarter, was down 28-0 in the first quarter. That was bad.
Clemson's not a bad football team.
No, they're not. No, they're picking it up. It's interesting. You went 2-2?
Yeah.
And Gucci here with the clean sweep at 4-0. And for those that don't know, we have Christian Gutierrez here, aka the Candle King, and Timmy the Fade Man Montgomery. But he's out shooting ducks, and Gucci's on an airplane right now. I'm glad he can still watch us. So if you're watching, please like and subscribe. We appreciate all that help us out. And we're doing a card giveaway and a free jersey giveaway. So if you want to learn more about that, please go to B.S.ing Sports on Twitter, and it tells you everything you need to know to do that. And then Tim going 1-3. The only good pick he got was the Tennessee. And then Tim took first in the DFS. I took second. Gucci took third. You took last.
I hate DFS.
Bad fantasy football.
I hate that.
And then we're going to go to the 3-team parlay. I went 2-1. Almost had the underdog parlay hit. If Justin Herbert doesn't go out, I think he wins. And then Bolton, you went 0-3 there. Nobody hit the 3-teamers, importantly. And then the lock of the weeks, I stay undefeated. I hit mine. Bolton missed his. Gucci hit his, and Tim didn't. So that leads us to, if you haven't guessed it already with what's on top of his head, the clown of the week. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this week it is Jared the Bear Man Bolton is the clown of the week. We love him, but just sometimes
this won't be me next week. I can promise you that.
Ooh.
You heard it here first. We're making money.
Heard it here first.
I will not allow it.
Flip that and put them together next time.
Yep, do it.
Oh man, I'm trying to change these. There we go, gambling banners. So up first, we are going to do our college pick'ems, and thank you, Bolton. Not gonna lie, if you want to put in there the parlays and what they'll pay, greatly appreciate it. Bolton did this beautiful layout for us, and where we're going to change it up is we're going to do the college pick'ems. We're going to give our college lock of the week for Saturdays, and then we're going to do our NFL pick'ems and the NFL lock of the week as well. And then, as always, we 4-team parlay them. We give you the odds, and you can kind of see our records there. We're kind of all crushing it. Minus, we're trying to develop a nice hashtag for Timmy because Man, if you look at his scores, they are not good. If you've been fading him,
You're
that's
winning.
the way to go. So losing money Monty, or we got fade Monty. We're looking for a good hashtag. So when we do give his picks, you just bet the opposite, and you'll make some good money there.
Losing money Monty's was my go. Somebody hashtag that.
Somebody hashtag it. And then so let's jump into it. We'll go over Gucci and Tim. They can't be here, so we'll go over their picks real quick. Gucci's got Texas minus 38. They're playing Mississippi State. You got
Yep.
Maryland. I have no idea who they're playing at +7.
Maryland
got
is playing I'm drawing a blank. Indiana. I wasn't confident in that one. Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, I'm not confident in that. Indiana's a pretty decent football team, so I don't like that one. And then you got Duke playing UNC, and UNC just got their ass kicked to James Madison, 70-50.
Yeah.
That was an
Who had the
interesting
over
one.
under on 120 points for that game?
No, dude, yeah. The over just kept going up and up and up. It was insane. And then he's got University of Texas San Antonio money line. Don't know who they're playing. But that's fine. Those are their picks. Texas kind of scares me, but at the same time, Mississippi State's terrible. They allowed Florida last week to put up 40-something points. So Florida's not a good football team. So I could see Texas doing the same thing with Arch Manning. What you thinking,
Yeah,
buddy?
I like Texas in this one. I don't have faith in Mississippi State. I just think that they're going to end up running away with it. Arch Manning is still out there playing good ball. I don't see how they can hang. I really don't. If you look at the games that Mississippi State's played, they don't look good at all.
Fair enough. And then we'll get to Tim here. Timmy boy over here's got Bama going up against Georgia. He took him at +2. I think the odds are down to +1 right now, but that's fine. Ole Miss is playing. Testing my memory here.
Ole Miss is playing a pretty good school in Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky, who just took Georgia 2 weeks ago to 13-12 thriller.
Yeah.
And then he took Maryland as well. So maybe Gucci and Tim know something that we don't.
If I know anything about Tim, I'm not picking any of his picks. So
damn, Bolton's coming out here swinging. Yeah. And then he took Oklahoma going up against Auburn at Auburn.
So it doesn't count as us having the same picks as him though, because we took Oklahoma money line, and for some reason he took him at +1, which I didn't even think was a thing because you can't win a game by a half point. I don't know why.
No, but I mean, you can push it, and a push is not a loss.
Fair enough.
It's just, I get it. I totally get it. And then their locks, Gucci took Texas, of course, and Tim took Bama bitch roll tide at +2. Why not just take him at money line, Tim? What are you doing, buddy?
What is 2 points? Do we really think it's going to be this much of a nail biter where it's going to be a 33-34 ball game? Like, come on.
Right? And then we'll get into the people that actually matter, the ones on the show here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Let us know your picks. Let us know what you like to gamble on this weekend. Any games you like, we'll discuss it. We'll pull it up on the screen, and we'll discuss whatever you want. Sports betting wise, Gingy, I know what you're going to probably put in the comments now for that. But go ahead, Bolton. Let's talk about yours first.
Give me 1 second while I do this. All right, I'm back. So my 4 teams, Nebraska right now under Matt Rule is looking like a wagon. Purdue's terrible. I think they're 1-2. Give me Nebraska -10. That seems too easy. I'd take them -17 at this point. With that, Oklahoma money line. People seem to think that this Oklahoma team's not good. When in reality, they're a pretty damn good team. They just had to go play Tennessee, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just, I feel bad for them, but they even made that game close. And then Auburn, is out here losing to Arkansas. So I think Oklahoma wins this. I think they're a little pissed off about how the welcome to the SEC game went. Oklahoma wins straight up, even as an underdog. What do I have?
Ohio State.
Ohio State -23.5 versus Michigan State. I mean, let's be honest here. Michigan State's ass. There's, Ohio State's number 3 in the nation for a reason. I don't think that needs to change. I think they win handily. Texas versus Mississippi State. Texas, they just score 50 points a game. I don't think Mississippi scores that much. I don't see how they cover 38. So those are my 4 picks.
I got it. What's up, Pete? Bud, I appreciate you always hopping in, dude. He's the clown of the week. He had the least right picks last week, and we love to see it. The only person this year so far not to have to wear it, right here. But oh my God, I did not mean to pull that up there.
Jesus Christ. You're an animal.
Okay, I hope nobody watched that or even saw that. But I love the Oklahoma pick. Like you said, the quarterback they brought in, and I'm drawing a blank on his name, Michael Hawkins Jr. There we go.
Yep.
That's the guy. Ah, shit, it did. Okay, well, see. Hey, for those that do like to bet, go follow Pete Nova on X. Man gives out some bangers on picks, and he brings the analytics with it. So I haven't worn it. Gucci, the only reason you didn't have to wear it was because Tim just took it last
Oh, that's
week.
right. Yeah, because he missed week 0 and then wasn't there for week 1.
Yep. So Gucci, you would have had to wear it last week. Hey, go follow him, Gucci. He hits him. But yeah, I love the Oklahoma one. Hawkins Jr. brought some life into that game after just Oklahoma just looked dead in the water.
Yeah.
And so I think he goes to an Auburn team that hasn't looked good all year. The only team they really beat was a D3 school. And so to me, this is pretty easy. I'm surprised. Maybe Vegas knows something, or maybe they just think Oklahoma just gives up on themselves after they just lost to Tennessee. They think it's over. It's kind of weird to me. The Texas bet scares the shit out of me. It's still the SEC, so anything can happen. And Ohio State, I'm not going to lie, I hate that as well.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We could agree and disagree.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. Nebraska against Purdue. Nebraska, I don't think 10 points is a lot to cover. Purdue isn't terrible. They're just not amazing.
They're 1 and 2, let's be real here.
So. And then, we can jump into mine and you can shit talk me all you want. So, first up first, South Alabama goes into Death Valley. Those that don't know, me and Bolton are LSU fans here. And so, I love LSU to death.
Yeah.
We lost Kendrick Perkins to torn ACL. And those that don't know, All-American linebacker. LSU hasn't been able to stop an offense yet this year.
Nope.
Nichols went in there and put up 22, 23 points against us or whatever. And we only covered that game by 23 points. South Alabama's put up 87 points, granted Northwestern State. And then they went to Appalachian State last week, beat the shit out of them 48-7 after being 7-point dogs. I live in Mobile, Alabama, where South Alabama's at. And there are a lot of people going to that game thinking that it's going to be an upset. I think 21 points is a lot, and LSU has only stopped that once this year. And like I said, it was against Nichols University.
I completely agree with you on this one. LSU, they're a fourth quarter team. It'll be a 7-point game all the way, until the start of the fourth, and they'll score, one more touchdown to take it out reach, but they can't, they're just terrible. They're just not very good.
Oh yeah. And then we already talked about the Oklahoma Auburn. I'm taking money line, even money for that all day. Auburn, sorry. Got some family members that went there. They're big Auburn fans, but I can't bring myself to do it. And then I told myself I was going to stay away from this game, but I couldn't. You got Georgia Alabama game. It is the biggest game of the weekend, biggest slate, and I didn't know what to pick. And so I just did my research on it, did what I could, and I've discovered that Georgia has only gone above 49 points once. And that was against, I can't even remember their name, Tennessee Tech. And it was barely. They scored 53 points. It was 51 points. It was a 51-3 ball game. Georgia's offense does not look good. And anytime they've played a relevant defense, a.k.a. Clemson, or Kentucky, those game totals were 37 and 25. And Kentucky got their ass beat by South Carolina. So Georgia kind of scares me here. And I'm not an Alabama fan. I'm just bringing up the facts for y'all on what has happened in the past and why I'm picking this game. And then Alabama has gone over 49 every game. But they've also, not really played the best teams. So this will be Georgia has a good defense, which is why they haven't allowed a bunch of points. And so it will be, can they contain Milroe in my eyes? That's how this is going to end. And
It's
that's
gonna make
kind
or
of
break
what
his legacy. I agree.
Yeah, if they contain him in the pocket, I think this is a very low scoring game. If he breaks off 2 or 3 long runs, I could see this going over. So that's kind of why I want to stay away from it. But I felt confident if you wanted to bet this game, this is the bet you want. And I know nobody wants to bet the under. Everybody hates betting the under. But
Unders hitting. I tell you what, if you look at the unders in the NFL, I mean, shit, it seems like those things are always hidden.
oh yeah, absolutely.
No terms of any sort of offenses, no offensive life. It seems like in the NFL.
Absolutely. And then I got Illinois, Penn State. I originally took Illinois plus 18. Look, Illinois is ranked 19th. And yes, I know Penn State is ranked 9th. This is going to be a tough game, in my opinion. But I like this better. I like the over 47.5. Both teams have done it consistently all year, putting up points. I think Penn State has only gone under once, 47, and that was 46 points. So it was right there. Both teams have great offenses, and I think this game goes over pretty easily, personally. And then I'll get into my lock here at BYU, which I don't know what they're thinking here. Just like the Oklahoma-Auburn game, which we're going to find out. We're going to find out if Vegas knows something or if, I'm better than Vegas.
Yep, there's a good shot that we're just stupid.
Oh, yeah. Odds are. We're degenerates. That's what we do. We're just guys talking ball, wearing clown hats, No big deal. But BYU's ranked 22nd. Baylor just lost a heartbreaker, hard-fought game to Colorado. No offense to Colorado. Love them to death, as you can tell. Denver fan. Easy. I think Baylor comes out flat. BYU has done nothing but put up points. And they just beat the brakes off of Kansas State, who was ranked 13th in the country last week. They beat them 38-9. And so I just don't understand why going to Baylor, they are underdogs here. And so give me the plus 130 odds here for the money line. That is my lock of the week. And I think this is just too easy of a cash.
Yeah.
But let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, what college bets you like or what NFL bets you like, because that's what we're about to jump into. So Bolton put in our 4-teamers here. And if you look, $10 gives you 171. So if you like ours, which honestly, I like them all, go put $10 down. Go win 171. Why not? What's it going to hurt?
I just know Tim's going to screw this for us.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. But if he does, I hope the game goes under.
True.
But let's jump into our NFL picks. What do you say, Bolton?
Let's do it.
Do you want to?
Excited. This seems too easy, and that's what's scary.
Right. Go ahead and talk about.
So my 4 picks here. I've got Steelers -2 versus the Colts. I think the Colts are in shambles. I think the Steelers. I think that team can travel with that defense. Defense travels really well. I think if they just keep the ball on the ground, and Justin Fields has done a good job of not turning the ball over. Anthony Richardson has done a terrible job of turning the ball over. I think Steelers win this handily, but give me Steelers -2. The next one, I have Bengals -4.5. I think the Bengals eventually start figuring out how to play football. I think the Panthers are going to fall back to reality. They had their one fun game with Andy Dalton. I don't think it's going to happen again. Eventually, it's just unsustainable to keep playing at that high level, and it's just the reality of it. They'll go 1-3 the next 4 weeks, and I don't see them beating the Bengals. So give me the Bengals -4.5. Broncos, same thing. They're going to fall back to reality. Jets defense is really, really good. Aaron Rodgers, right? I understand the Broncos have a good defense, but Aaron Rodgers is 40 years old. He understands how to read defenses. He knows where the ball needs to be. They've got a two-headed monster in the backfield. They've got some receivers that know exactly what's going on. And I think the Jets, D line is going to give Bo Nix a run for his money. I think he's going to be running for his life. Jets -8 seems too easy. And then Bills money line over the Ravens. Let's not forget that the Ravens only picked up their first win last week against the Cowgirls. The Bills are on a tear right now. Bills are underdogs because they're playing in Baltimore. I get it, but let's be real here. The Ravens are supposed to be winning games, but they looked, not very good the
Mediocre.
first. Yeah, they looked mediocre, and they're letting teams stay in ball games, which does not make sense to me. They almost let the Cowboys come back in the fourth quarter, and then they couldn't close out, the first 2 weeks either. So I think Bills are going to run away with this one. Bills typically have the Ravens number, so Bills money line right here.
Fair enough. Steelers pick I can get behind. Bengals one I can get behind. The Jets one I can't, solely because actually no, I mean I could totally see it happening. If Bo Nix turns the ball over, absolutely. If he keeps a clean game, I think 8 points is a lot.
It is
And
a
Denver's
lot, but
defense
I
is
expect
elite.
like a 17-7 ball game.
But I'll give you a little bit of inside information here.
All right.
It's not inside information at all. Denver Broncos top middle linebacker towards ACL. He's out.
Ah,
Alex Singletary, love the man to death. Great dude, down to earth he seems, and he was our best linebacker by far. So we just brought in Quan Alexander and Cunningham.
yeah.
We don't know what to do at linebacker. So I see a big Conklin game and a big Brees Hall out of the backfield game
hmm
because I'm not sure if we can shut down the run. I know Aaron Rodgers is not going to be passing for 300 yards.
No, but he's going to make enough to keep drives alive.
Yep. And I can see that, but I think it's a Brees Hall Conklin show.
Yeah.
And that's solely because we lost our second best defensive player in my eyes
hmm
at middle linebacker. And then the Bills money line, if you can't see what my lock is, ladies and gentlemen, love that bet.
Like I said, it feels too easy, and that's what's
Right.
worrisome.
That's what scares me. Do the Ravens finally, decide to go pistol Pete over here and just run?
I don't even like. Hopefully, I mean, shit. The Cardinals had a good running attack against the Bills. Granted, two different styles of running, I would say, but I mean, if the Cardinals can do it, why can't the Ravens? Josh Allen is on a war tear right now. I just don't know how you bet against this man.
No, you can't. You can't bet against. I think they are the best team in football.
Yeah.
Like, you can't bet against them or Minnesota. And I never thought I'd say Minnesota was the best team in football right now.
God, man, they just keep getting better. Jordan
Dude, they
Addison's
just-
on his way back. He's officially questionable for Sunday, so he may be back. And then
Mhm.
in 4 weeks they're getting TJ Hawkinson back.
Yep. Actually, Addison is healthy. He's coming back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's
Oh shit! So
no
now
injury.
you've got you've got two awesome wide receivers to throw to.
Yep. But we'll jump into my picks here. I got Green Bay, Minnesota, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you see this, I didn't know what teams to pick here. The point spreads are too close for me, and like Vegas did a good job in the NFL in my eyes, and so I went over unders here. And so Green Bay, Minnesota, both have great defenses. That's why this 44 seems like a trap. But at the same time, Love should be coming back. Minnesota has just been putting up points. And so I see a 24-20 game, which puts this as a push. But, I mean, who knows?
I could see 21-28 very easily.
Yeah, I mean, easily I could see the touchdowns there. And so I see points being put up there. So give me the over here. And then Philly, Tampa. I think Baker comes out on a terrible Eagles secondary and just starts heaving balls to Mike Evans like he's supposed to be getting. Godwin is going to get his. And they get back on track after getting their asses beat to the Denver Broncos last week. And then Philly's just going to keep doing Philly. Tampa Bay has the 11th ranked rushing defense.
I believe it.
Or
middle of the pack, probably.
Yeah, middle of the pack rushing defense. And they have no receivers right now. AJ Brown's out. And
Did they already rule him
Devontae,
out completely? I think he's questionable, and they said Devonta Smith is no go at all. Like he's not playing.
yeah, Devontae Smith's out. I don't see AJ Brown coming right now. Just talking to all the Eagles insiders that I know.
Yeah.
And so this
Who?
is Dallas
Tim and
Goedert
Ryan.
and Bill and
Yeah.
Hawkins and all the guys,
Yeah.
all the Eagles fans that we affiliate with. But Ryan's a good source for Eagles knowledge there. But I think this is the Barkley Goddard show, and hopefully we see a lot more RPOs because that is what got Tampa last week. RPOs against Bo Nix, and no offense to Bo Nix, love the guy to death, but Jalen Hurts is a way better runner.
Yeah.
So give me the over there, and then New Orleans, Atlanta. Here's why I bet this: it's not a primetime game. Kirk Cousins can't hurt me here. He's going to be the best he's ever been.
Since
Okay?
they started using that stat, like the last 3 years, Kirk Cousins actually has been like lights out
Has he?
on primetime games. Yes. Since like all of that shit started happening, now the dude's actually like lights out.
No, he's just doing the best he can.
Yeah.
Like just going nuts. But I think this is a get right game for New Orleans. I don't think Atlanta has the pass rush that the Eagles had. And so I think New Orleans gets back on track. I think Atlanta's going to put up 21 easy. I think New Orleans puts up 24 pretty easy against this. Gucci says Big Kirko wins when the lights are the brightest.
You got to explain this last one to me though. I don't know where we're getting this from.
Oh man, okay.
Oh my god.
So Chicago's rush defense, hot garbage. You want to know what the LA Rams have right now?
2 running backs.
Kyron Williams. You want to know what he does? He runs very, very well. And so they also have a seasoned quarterback in Matthew Stafford who does nothing but put up numbers, which is what he's been doing with his 7th, 8th, 9th, 100 string. I think they called you last week to go play wide receiver for him.
They hit me up, but I had to decline it.
Yeah, you were busy with work, I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just – and then Chicago finally gets their full roster back. Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, and DJ Moore. But what I think is going to be the difference maker here is Roschon Johnson is probably going to get a bigger workload
They've already
here.
said it. Yeah, they've already said they're going to give a good look at him, which means if you have DeAndre Swift, you need to sit his ass immediately.
Yep. And so I think he's going to put up points. He's in my DFS, a little, sneak peek there. But I think 40 points is too easy. I see a 21-20 ball game. It's going to be close.
You're by a half point, and you're like, too easy.
Too easy. No, I see that. I see a 21-20 game easy. Don't tell me who's going to win, because with what I see from Caleb Williams, he's just throwing up hope passes, running around playing hero ball.
Well, I don't know. I can't blame Caleb Williams for all of it. I think a lot of it's their offensive play calling.
Oh, yeah, no, he's bad. He was bad at Seattle. Look at Seattle right now. They are going nuts on offense.
Yeah.
And it's the same team. Like, he's just a bad offensive coordinator. I get behind that. Sorry, Bears fans. You're going to have to wait another year.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry. Let's run a speed option to the weak side of the field on 4th and 1. What are we doing? I think if they can get Roschon going and a downhill running where you can just put Caleb under center and do play action, I think that would be super beneficial for them instead of having him literally in shotgun running all over the field.
yeah.
DeAndre Swift is terrible. They got to get rid of him. He just does not look good. He averages like 2 yards a carry right now. I think if Roschon can get going, I think the rest of the offense is going to get going.
Okay, we got to put DK in there just for Gucci. We'll put it in the DFS.
Who are they playing?
That's a Monday night game, Gooch.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, we do the afternoon games for Sunday.
So it'd be the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock games
for Eastern time people.
Yeah. It usually equates to about anywhere from 10 to 12 games, and that gives us time to, enjoy the wins before, Sunday night.
Yeah. But let's get into Gucci and Tim's real quick.
All right.
Gucci's got the Jets at 7.5, so he's following in your footsteps. He's got the Vikings money line. Vikings are the underdog in that game, which is crazy, but Jordan Love is supposed to come back. Still up in the air, so.
It is in Green Bay.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you go.
They're
There's your
already
money
talking
line.
about Aaron Jones. If he scores, he's going to do a Lambeau leap. So that'll be interesting.
That will be interesting.
I
And I
mean,
think
the Vikings are the Vikings. If Malik Willis is out there, the Vikings are going to win this. If Jordan Love is out there, I think it's a competitive game, but I'm still not. I don't hate the fact that the Vikings could very easily win this. The divisional games though is what scares me the most. I hate divisional games.
they must be giving Gucci some of those free drinks on that
Oh yeah.
airplane. Man saying some blasphemy in the chat. And then he took Tampa Bay money line against the Eagles. I think he did that because he's a Cowboys fan and he just hates the Eagles.
Yeah.
And then he took the Panthers plus 4.5. So he said, Bolton, I don't like the pick.
Ridiculous.
And then his lock of the week is the Jets minus 7.5. So we'll see. And then we got Tim, the fade man Tim, the lose your money Tim,
Yep.
hashtag fade Monty. He took the Colts under, which I like.
I do like that. I don't. I mean, the Steelers averaged like 15 points a game. They scored 20 last week, and I think that was the most of the season.
Yeah, the most they've scored all season, and then their defense is only allowing like 8.9 points a game or something like that.
Anthony Richardson's going to give them the ball right back every time they want it.
Yep.
All
really
TJ Watt
hoping,
has to do is ask for the ball, and he's just going to be, here you go.
I'm really hoping that TJ Watt gets Anthony Richardson to start running. Just take the ball up and run. Don't throw it. Don't throw it, big guy. Yeah. Go do what you're supposed to do and just take off.
Heave it 65 yards downfield?
No. Wait. Dial it back. I need that come back.
He can't hit a 7-yard slant. He's on the money 65 yards downfield.
Off platform, just sending it. But and then, oh my God, Tim really does love me. For those that don't know, Tim just took the Broncos plus 7.5, which scares me now.
Yeah. He picked him, so you're screwed.
Yep. Chalk that one up as now, ladies and gentlemen. And then 49ers minus 10. That's a lot of points to cover, Tim.
That is a shit ton.
And
there's no way there's no way I'm having a team covered by 10.
Oh yeah, no, they are playing the New England Patriots, which I totally understand. I totally get this. And they'll be up 10 at half.
Yeah.
They'll be up like 24 at half probably. And then for some reason, they'll blow that lead.
Yeah, they'll bring it back down.
They've done it the last 2 weeks. And then he's got the Bills-Ravens over 46.5. And I actually kind of like that one. I can see this being a high-scoring game. The Bills can't be shut down on offense right now. So, and then the Ravens are going nuts.
What Ravens team we're going to get, but hopefully the one that runs a lot.
Yeah, we like the one where Lamar doesn't have to pass. Those are our favorite games.
Yeah.
And then his lock of the week, of course, is the Bengals. At
Also, I would just like to point out one thing too. How many targets did Zay Flowers get last week?
What did he get? 4?
4? How many catches?
But no, see, that's fair. Look, you did great analysis. I'm not hating your analysis there. You did great for that one game. But he literally, I should have thought about this. He was playing the Cowboys. And what do we know about the Cowboys?
They can't stop the run.
Except if it's the Giants.
Yeah.
But then they make Danny Dimes look like he's the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
But just a little bullshit in there for any Cowboys fans watching. It's all Gucci's fault. But we're going to get into our DFS lineup here. And for those that don't know, we generally all do our own.
Oh, and the locks of the week for the NFL.
Oh, we did. We talked about our locks.
No, you just finished Tim's, I believe.
Yeah, at 4.5. And then I said Gucci took 7.5 prior. You got the Steelers at -2. How did that just fall off your head?
Because it's not really sitting on my head.
Yeah. And then I took the Bills money line. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you an underdog as my lock. But if you look at the stats here, I'm undefeated on my locks. So if you've been following me, you're making money. Now that being said,
hat. I think we're good.
Nice hat, buddy. Looks so good on you.
Yeah.
Mine's collecting dust. Like, I don't know what to do. It's just collecting dust right there.
That's going to change at some point. Don't you worry.
Well, I mean, if by what y'all are picking versus what I'm picking, I might be wearing it next week. So we'll see.
All right. So, are you able to pull DFS up and share the screen or no?
Yes, I'm about to.
Okay.
They get to see our pretty faces right now.
Ooh.
And let me know in the chat if anything is grainy. Because we realized on our last video that it was grainy. And right now it looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks good. It seems like live, but for some reason, if you watch back the VOD, I think it's coming in grainy. I don't know why.
What's up, Hot Takes? You just missed it. I was just hyping up Danny Dimes.
That is true.
Oh, you're so sweet, dude. You're the best.
He was
I think
talking
the
to me.
clown hat looks prettier than me, though.
Yeah, as I was say, he was talking to me.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. But yeah, I was just typing up Danny Dimes, dude. Saying the Cowgirls made him look fantastic. Too bad his receivers dropped everything.
Yep.
Ah, Gucci just coming at me sideways, but it's fine. Okay, so I gotta pull this up. Sorry, getting distracted over here. Here we go. I'm gonna pull this up, go to here. Oh man, I gotta sign in.
Yeah, you're gonna want to pull that away.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that one down real quick and sign in. So, Bolton, talk about this real quick.
The fact people are blaming him on the loss, no, that was a close game. I don't think you could put that all on Danny Dimes. Granted, I don't think he's a good quarterback, but
He's
I
serviceable.
can't. Yeah, he's serviceable. I don't think you can put that on him. I don't know how. Let me see. Trying to find the DFS one that we're doing. Sunday 12 games. Here we are. I don't remember much of that game last night. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hanging out with Gooch. We weren't paying too much attention. It was a good time though.
Yeah, no. From what I heard, y'all had a great night of drinking.
There were some beverages to be had.
Oh,
We
of
had some
course,
refreshments.
naturally.
We had some refreshments.
Yeah, some refreshments were had.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have it pulled up. Hey, hot takes. You want to give me a hot take on who you think is gonna go off in DFS this week?
Who is gonna cook?
And where do we want to go here?
Click on NFL. Tab up.
We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this one. I want to enter this one. Oh my god! Just draft team. I'll deposit after. I took all mine and ran. Actually, just kidding. I only did one DFS this week, and it's a $50 single entry. But okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Jaden Daniels gonna cook. So we're taking Jaden Daniels and we're taking Scary Terry.
I like it immediately. I cannot argue that. I think Jaden Daniels is going to cook the Cardinals.
Man, and that's coming from a Cardinals fan.
I know, but our defense is not good at all. I think Jaden Daniels is going to get out of the pocket. I think he's going to run, and he's going to have a whole bunch of rushing yards. Let's see what we can do for defense and tight ends, so we can get it out of the way. See where our real money is going to go.
Yeah. So for those that don't know how me and Ryan generally do this, I don't know how Bolton does it. But
I do the same. I just go all the way to the bottom and find a good matchup.
And for me, I love the Broncos here.
I don't hate it. Let's see it.
And I mean, for the money, I mean, they average 10 points a game. I think they've gone 15, 6, and 10.
Let's see. Trey McBride is out this week. If we want to go real cheap, we could put up Elijah Higgins for tight end.
I've seen that. I don't hate it.
I see how much he's even worth. He's got to be damn near free.
Hot take, taking Ayuk. I don't know if I can get on board with that. Although he did get, 11 targets? 12 targets, something crazy. But George Kittle's back. And apparently Jennings is the second coming of Jerry Rice. So you'll love to see that. Yeah, sorry about that. And what are we thinking here?
For running
Somebody
back,
else in the chat, give me a running back that you like.
I like Kyron.
Oh, I love Kyron.
He's expensive, but I think since we saved so much money with Elijah Higgins, I think we can splurge.
Are we doing Higgins?
Yeah, I throw him in mine just for the hell of it. He's 3,100. He's pretty cheap.
No, he's extremely cheap. But you can also get Brenton Strange, who has, Zeke, this clown.
Jesus.
They definitely given him too many free drinks on the plane, right?
Oh yeah.
He played the veteran card, didn't
Oh, 100%.
he?
You know he boarded that plane first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. When's the last time you did a PT test, Gooch?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me know
let's
how
see.
you feel about Brian Robinson Jr. as
I love
RB2.
him. I have him in my DFS.
So we do Kyron and Brian Robinson.
So wait. So we're going Kyron.
Yeah.
And then Brian Robinson?
Wrong one. That's B.S.ing.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I like personally.
Yeah, no, I like it. And it gives us 6,200 a piece to go with,
Some damn good wide receivers.
to go with some receivers here. So let's see what 62 a piece gets us. We got Drake London, Keenan Allen, Jaden Reed, who I personally love in this.
Think so?
Yeah, they scheme him open.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you pull it up, last game, 4 receptions on 6 targets, 50 yards. Then he had 2 rushing attempts. Only thing he was missing was a touchdown.
Jacksonville's secondary scares. Like, I don't think they're very good. It'd be hard for me with Tank Dell not being there, not going like Nico.
Nico's expensive.
He's 72. I mean, we'll have to skimp somewhere. Later down, but I mean, last game was not very good, but I think he's gonna get his. Who are you thinking? You throw some people out there.
Me, I love Cooper. If you look at the volume he gets constantly, 12 targets. Like, he got 12 targets last, and then he finally had the 2 touchdowns he deserves. He is the offense, and he's the only one Deshaun Watson wants to throw the ball to.
Let's do it.
So we got him. And then now we're at a 6,200 average. And Gucci likes Mooney, and I don't hate that one bit, honestly.
Okay. If we get Mooney, we're gonna get a lot more money.
No, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go Mooney there, and it allows our flex play to be $8,000, which allows us to get Barkley, Brees Hall,
Barkley,
literally anybody.
Barkley,
Jennings again?
Huh?
Ooh, Hot Take says he likes Jennings twice. You think he does it twice?
I don't know that he does it twice.
I don't think he does with Kittle coming back, and that's a tough call. And why don't you like him? Why don't you like Cooper?
Cooper's
I never
Mr.
said I like the
Consistent.
offense. I'm just saying he gets all the targets.
Cooper is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah. Do we want consistency?
Yes.
Oh, we want consistency. We don't want boom or bust.
Well, my boomer bust gave me 60 points last week. All right, so I definitely busted. Also, I think consistency and volume is key here, right? If he gets 12 more targets, let's say those turn into 10 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown.
Oh no, I get it. I can get it, Bolton. I get what you're saying, dude.
So if we grab, I guess Barkley's that would cash us out. Let's humor the idea of Jawan Jennings. How much is he going for? 56.
Jennings, I don't.
We'd have to come up with 800. We'd have to come up with $800 to make that work, and I don't know who I'm willing to get rid of.
What do you mean $800?
If we got rid of like if we wanted to throw Barkley in and let's say Mooney out, we would be 400 different. We'd be $800 difference. So we'd have to make the money up with somebody else.
Wait, where'd you want the flex play, dude?
I wanted Barkley,
Oh, you wanted Barkley.
but if we
Okay.
want to humor the idea of Jennings,
I don't want to humor it. No offense, hot takes. Love you, buddy. Don't want to humor that one.
yeah, I think Saquon's going to run all over him. They're the 30th ranked rush defense is what DFS has them at.
Oh, are they?
That's what it just said. I mean,
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't mean 11th best. I meant 11th worst, but I guess they're top 2 worst. Okay, so we're going Barkley. Well, here, we could throw Barkley here where Robinson was.
Okay.
And then check our flex plays.
We're still 100, or we could do Jennings.
Oh, no, but I'm just saying we have 6,100. Do you like any of these guys more than Brian Robinson Jr.?
Not really.
Yeah, neither do I.
I was like, we keep forgetting here that he's playing the Cardinals. The Cardinals, and stopping the run are terrible.
How has his targets looked? Okay, so he went 8 for 8 against Kansas City. And then he went 3 for 7. I mean, he's gotten 8 and 7 targets.
Yeah, but week 1 wasn't very good, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's against Pittsburgh. And I if I remember right, Kirk Cousins looked like he never played football a day in his life.
He was still coming off that Achilles, man. He was scared to put any weight on it.
Oh, shoot. We do have 3. Well, they are going against a terrible defense, Gucci. That's why we have them.
Yeah. We got to remember the Cardinals' defense sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, they're coached well. They run around. They're incredibly fast to the ball. Buda Baker's playing out of his mind, but I mean, shit. Name the number 1 corner on that team. Anybody that's not a Cardinals fan.
Williams.
He's number 2.
Well,
Wilson. Sorry, he's.
I was like, I just went with a generic last name and was praying to God.
Oh, jeez. Close.
Love that. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good, Gooch. We're aware.
Let's not downplay Washington like they're not 2-1 in first place in the East right now, and it's a good team.
Yeah, I mean they're still ahead of the Cowboys,
Ooh.
which is wild. Y'all let a team that was called the Washington Football Team be ahead of you right now.
Damn.
But I love it. I love the Mooney pick. I hate the Scary Terry pick.
You hate it?
Yeah, let's get rid of Scary Terry.
Look at Scary Terry last week. Look what he did last week.
No. He caught a 4th and fucking 3 or a 3rd and 3, 0 blitz. Just I'm gonna throw it up and pray to God he comes down with it pass. Like it's not like he went bonkers, dude.
6 or 4 receptions, 6 targets. If you take that one play out, he would be 3 catches for 45 yards. I get what you're saying.
I remember hot takes. Oh, I remember. So Washington. I know what you meant.
All right, so you don't like Scary Terry, but God, our secondary's ass. Our whole team's ass. Okay, let's see.
Okay, well, fine. We'll go Scary Terry.
Well, if we're gonna get rid of Scary Terry, then we might as well get rid of Jaden Daniels. We'll find a better tag team.
No, we'll do Scary Terry. We'll do it. I said Gucci got the pick. He picked Scary Terry.
And then that puts us with, 6,100 for our flex?
Yeah, but that leaves us where we were.
Yeah.
Which was Brian Robinson is the clear cut here.
Yes.
Unless, do you think Drake London or Stevenson is better?
Nope. I do not trust Ramondre Stevenson. Look at what he did last week. Look what Ramondre did last week.
Well, yeah, I think he's a great running back that just has nothing. He's going against loaded box.
Let's say the 49ers score on the opening possession and then get like a field goal the next one, and they're down 10-0 at the first quarter. Like they're gonna completely abandon him.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson's just gonna be their 3-down back at that point, so he can catch passes.
Well, Stevenson is the 3-down back. He catches passes all the time out of the backfield, but he had that fumble, and then they were already getting their ass beat, and so they were like, Gibson, go in there, go nuts. So this is our DFS team, and we will let y'all know if it cashes or not. We're going to put it in the $3.20 entry max. First place gets $100,000. And we'll let you know how it cashes.
It's going to be money. It's going to be money.
Oh, easily. I love that. Jaden Daniels, Kyron Williams, Barkley, McLaurin, Cooper.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Jake, but I'm entering the same exact team on the same exact slate of games. So we are going to be I'm kidding. So we're sharing the 150 grand.
Yeah, we're going to split the 50K.
Yeah.
Okay, you act like y'all wouldn't. Well, I mean, you would get money. Gucci might get like a high five, and then
I would buy him a Subway sandwich or something.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe only if it's like buy one get one half off. He can have the half off one. Like,
he just needs to know.
Yeah.
And then Tim, of course, always gets 10% of my gambling winnings, just like I get 10% of his. It's just a thing we've always done.
So what do you guys do when you're both in the negative?
No, okay. Let me rephrase that. Like big wins, not like just, I took a $20 win. You get $2.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, you've deposited $200 and you've never, got any money back. You're just net negative $200.
No, just big wins. So he won like $8,000. He gave me $800, and then I won $5,000 one day. Gave him $500. Like it's just what we do. And then if we ever hit one of these big, it was just a thing. 10% rule.
Is that just because he's your bookie?
Nah. Doesn't take it. But Bolton, you know what time it is.
What is that?
Oh, you know what time it is.
Oh, yes. Let me get a beer for this degenerate prayer.
Oh, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for the degenerate prayer. So everybody, take your hats off. Bow your heads, open your cold ones. Oh, degenerate gods, we come to you today to pray that Timmy turns his fortunes around, because let's be honest here, everybody's fading him. That Bolton and I continue to dominate with our picks, and you just continue to show us the green. And that Gucci, being the Cowboys fan that he is, he can use something. But we hope everybody's bets hit. We thank you, degenerate gods. In your name we pray. Amen.
It's beautiful. Now you must drink the blood of the degenerate gods.
All right. I would like to thank everybody that sat here and watched me and Bolton just talk sports. I do apologize for not having anything to drink today. Yeah, it wasn't very degenerate of me. But we appreciate you watching. B.S.ing Sports Bets, part of the BS Network, where we do a little bit of BS and we talk a whole lot of sports. Tune in tomorrow for our pick'ems. Till then, we'll see you.